All right, let's take a look at creating schedules. So the first thing, we have to understand schedules, how schedules work. So you'll notice that on my view here I have some tags, and without these window or door tags I cannot schedule the quantities for these windows. So when I make a schedule, what I want to do is I'm going to go to the Architecture tab, sorry, not the Architecture tab, I'm going to the View tab, and then I'm going to expand Schedules and select Schedule Quantities. So from here, what I'm going to do is I can filter the list by discipline, and then I can also select the category. So the category I want to do is I want to create a window schedule. So for that, I will click Windows. Okay, so here I have a number of available fields, and then I have the scheduled fields in order. So essentially what I want to do is I want to move the fields that I want to add in my schedule from the left side over to the right side by selecting the Add button. So what the first thing I'll do is I'm going to go through here and select some of the fields that I would like. So I would like count. So count would be like the quantity. I want to have the height of the window. I want to have, I suppose we could have the level. If I have multiple levels in this building, which I don't, we could have the level, create a schedule for each level. I want to have the width. I'm looking for sill height here. I want to have the width, and I also want to have the type mark. So now what I have to do is the order that they're in, from top to bottom, is the order that they're going to appear left to right in the schedule. So what I want to do is I want to rearrange these into the order I'm looking for. So I want to have count at the very bottom, so I'm going to move it down. Type mark, I will have you at the very top. I'm going to move it up. And then I will have width and height, sill height, and count. So this will be my basic window schedule. I'm not going to add any notes or any descriptions or anything like that. This will just be basic, generic window schedule. So now what I can do, well, I guess before we start modifying it, let's take a look at what it's going to look like. So clicking OK. Now you'll notice here's my window schedule, and I have the corresponding letters that correspond to the window types. And I also have the width, the height, the sill height, and then the count. So you see here I have duplicating values. I have two A's, and they're both the same size, but they're each counted once. So what I could do is I can consolidate these two, and have it counted as 2. And same with this letter G here. I could consolidate these 3 and have it count as a total of 3. So I'll show you how to do that. I'll just go in the Properties panel, and I'll click Edit. The fields are okay. I don't want to filter it by anything. That's fine. If I had more levels, I could filter it by level if I wanted to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Itemize Every Instance. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to sort this by type mark and have it ascending. And I think, let's see what that looks like. Click OK. Okay, so that looks a little better. So now everything's been consolidated. So